Hey guys, Fantastic Yale here, and welcome back to another Ninjago video here on the channel today. And today's topic, we will be discussing the descriptions for Season 3, Part 2. So let's get into it. We have our first image here, which is Episode 11, Season 3, called The Hollow Ones. The description is, Rod leads Aaron and Sora into unexpected chaos in Mysterium, while the ninja recruit Jay for a special mission. So that is interesting. Also, do take these with a grain of salt. They are not coming from a complete reliable source, but some of these descriptions do check out with leaks we've seen in the past. So these could potentially be true. Anyways, Sora joining up with Aaron and Roz, that does sound true because we had seen Sora and Aaron do team up from leaks in the past. And it looks like they're going back to Mysterium, so we might get that Mysterium lady. I forget her name, but let's move on to the next description. Episode 12, titled Human Resources. The description is, with Mysterium under attack, Roz, Aaron, and Sora rely on the sorcerers for help, while Jay leads the ninja to the administration on their way to Lee. So this is a bit of confusing part. Why would they go to administration? That place, honestly, I don't think anyone likes it. I don't like it. It's a funny place. When they go there, it's pretty funny, but no idea why they would go there. But they're going to the place called Lee, which we found out back in Dragon's Rising Season 1 is a new realm that we heard about, but we have not yet been there. So it looks like in Part 2, we might be going to go see the brand new realm, Lee. Episode 13, titled Between You and Lee. And the description for that is, Lloyd, Jay, Mia, and Wildfire go undercover in the strange land of Lee, while Ryu's training under Rontu is off to a bumpy start. So it looks like we will be seeing them go on a undercover mission to this new realm, Lee. So it looks like that might be a focus for Part 2 of Season 3, and it looks like Ryu is going under the training of Rontu again, and he will hopefully by the end of Part 2 have learned Spinjitzu from Rontu. So, maybe very soon we'll see Ryu doing Rise of Dragon Technique and even Spinjitzu, because he never did get that done back in Season 2, so we'll probably see that here in Season 3. Anyways, let's move on to the next one. Episode 14, Casket of Bones. The description is, the underworld test Aaron and Sora's commitment to Roz, while me and Jay work together to expose Lee's secret. So, looks like, Aaron and Sora's commitment to Roz is going to be tested. I'm a bit confused on that because he's still a bad guy, right? I'm not too sure. We're going to have to wait till we see Part 1 and Part 2 to know fully what's going on. But Sora has joined up and their commitment to Roz is being tested. That's cool, but we also see more Lee or Land of Lee stuff, and apparently they have a secret. No idea what that could be. So let's move on to the next one. Episode 15, titled The Screaming Earth. And before we get to the description, I just want to say The Screaming Earth is an interesting title, because if you remember back in Season 1, Cole said it felt like the earth was screaming. So that is going to be interesting. So let's move into the description to see if we can know more about that. And it here does say, Cole, Frack, and Kai, interesting trio, unearth a shocking discovery outside of the land of lost things, while the ninja reunite to liberate Lee. So that is pretty interesting. It doesn't really give us much on the Screaming Earth. We'll have to hopefully see the episode to know what that's talking about, because I am very curious. But there is a shocking discovery outside the Land of Lost Things, so maybe that has something to do with it. I'm not sure why they would go back to the Land of Lost Things, but it looks like the ninja reunite to liberate Lee. So I am very curious to see what is happening in the Land of Lee, because there's some stuff going on here in these descriptions if they are true, which most of them pan out to be true. because there is an image of Sora and Aaron in the underworld like the last description said. So maybe these things are true, maybe some of them are a bit false. We don't know until it actually comes out, but these do sound true. Anyways, let's move on to the next title and description. Episode 16, Under the Light of a Mechanical Moon is the title. And then we have the description, which is, the ninja escape from Lee and head for the source of the threat, while Roz plans his next move. So here it says it's looking like Roz is still evil, and he's still got plans up his sleeves. Not too sure what that is, but it looks like the ninja did escape from the land of Lee, and they're heading to the source of the threat, which not too sure what that could be. So let's move into the next description to see if we can see what that is talking about. Episode 17, titled The Vault of Focus. The description is, in the city of temples, the ninja find guidance from an unlikely source while Cole, Kai, and Frack battle the Hollow Ones in Imperium. So first things first, they're back in Imperium. That's cool because we haven't really seen that since Season 1. It's nice that we're getting some Imperium stuff again, even though I don't really care for Imperium. The Hollow Ones, no idea what that could be referring to. So that's interesting, and it looks like the ninja are seeking guidance from an unlikely source, potentially Moro. It might not be Moro, but the only person I'm thinking of is Moro, because Moro would be someone to warn them of things. Who knows, but I honestly think it could be Moro that they're seeking guidance from. That would be cool, because we do know Moro is in Dragon's Rising Season 3. I'm not sure if he's in part 1. I don't remember if he is or not, if there's any leaks saying. But we do know we will be seeing him in Season 3. So maybe he is giving guidance to the ninja. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But let's move on to the next one. Episode 18, For Whom the Bell Tolls. Interesting title. Let's move on to the description. The ninja embark on their separate journeys to awaken the Archdragon of Focus, but deal with unexpected and annoying interruptions. So it looks like in this episode, Lloyd will finally be using his dragon icon to summon the Archdragon of Focus, potentially to battle Thunderfang, who apparently does get defeated at the end of part 1, but apparently will come back for the final battle. We'll see here in the final description. Episode 19, When Doves Cry. The description reads, the ninja reach the Caves of Bells, while Lloyd and Aaron fight their way through the spectral lands to summon the Archdragon. So, yes, they will be summoning the Archdragon in this episode, it looks like, in the spectral lands, which is known to be the departed realm, is the spectral lands, as far as we know. And Lloyd and Aaron are teaming up together, which is nice to see, so they're back being friends. I'm assuming they ditched Laura's Roz. We'll have to wait and see. I'm assuming when their commitment was tested, that they obviously failed and they weren't committed to Roz. I'm assuming that's what's going on there. But it's nice to see he's back with Lloyd. So we're moving on to the final description, episode 20. Let's get to it. Episode 20, Chaos Reigns. That's an interesting title, so let's get to the description. Yes, here it is. Thunderfang gathers the last of his powers in the spectral lands, and only the ninja can stop him. But at what cost? So, by the sounds of this, yes, Thunderfang is back. They're going to use the dragon icon to summon the Archdragon of Focus to battle in the spectral lands. And it looks like they will most likely stop him here. Not too sure. But they probably will stop him, but by the looks of it, they will suffer a great cost. So maybe the Archdragon of Focus is destroyed, or I don't know, one of the ninjas suffer a casualty. Who knows what could happen, but by the sounds of it, something bad is going to happen when they defeat Thunderfang. But anyways, that's it for the episode titles and descriptions. By the way, do take some of these with a grain of salt. I mean, most of these do sound very true, and We have facts to support them, but still do take these with a bit of a grain of salt because some of these might be not too true. Anyways, let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know some of your theories, and let me know if you're excited. But anyways, yeah, let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.